One thing I do very vividly remember from our summit winning performance was Kaylin started walking to baskets before our switch ups in like the little circle thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can zoom in on the video. I grabbed her by the ponytail because I missed like her shoulder and grabbed her hair and pulled her back into the circle. And she's like, thank you. And I was like, we don't have time for this right now. We're moving on.
I did not know that happened.
Yeah, it was a moment. She was panicking. I could tell because we were next to each other like that entire routine. And I could feel her. And I was like, Kaylin, bro, calm down. Moment's over.
Deep breath.
We need to hit this switch up. Let's go.
Hello, ODT family. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Coach. Today we are sitting down with Coach Melissa, who has been one of our coaches for a couple years now and is coming on to coach some teams this year. We're super excited to have her. She is now graduated out from the program, which she hates. She's been trying to forge a birth certificate for the past couple weeks and it hasn't been working. But she is more than happy to get on the mat, but she's been coaching some of our level group practices. And so I want to give you guys an opportunity to get to know Melissa. So Melissa, tell everyone, when did you start doing cheerleading and why?
So I started cheer back when I was in like 3rd grade with youth cheer. And kind of who got me into it was like the girls around me at school, the older girls were like, we do cheer practice out at recess. It was this thing that I loved. And my mom was like, absolutely not. You're not doing this. This is not who we are. We like soccer and softball. And so she really tried to get me into that for like 3 years. And I said, nope. And so then by the time 3rd grade rolled around, we signed me up for youth cheer. And I was doing all the sideline stuff. Then we'd go to the cheer gyms. And then I started working with Ahmed when I was in like 4th grade, and she was like, you need to join a team. And I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't know about that. And I told my mom about it, and all the girls that were around me were like, that's so like a big thing, like you don't want to do that. And then I eventually like started seeing more and more of it, and first thing that caught my eye on this is vanity. And I was like jaw on the floor. Those girls are amazing, but also so incredibly intimidating. But I was like, I want to be one of them one day. Told my mom about it, and she's like, oh, let's really think about this one. And then by the time I was in, I think, 7th grade, I had my first tryout at ODT and made 2 fab and everything. So that started. And then I made fame when I was in like my freshman year of high school. And I took a break from All-Star. And that's when I left and I did high school cheer, because the girls that I originally met at youth cheer, they were graduating high school and it was their last year. And I was like, I think not burnt out in a way, but also just like I needed to change because I was all stressed out about my tumbling. And I felt like I just was doing the same things over and over, because back then level 2 and 3 felt very similar for the skills I was doing. So I went in and did that. I enjoyed winning state and winning everything. And then just was like, nope, I'm ready to go back. Came back, made vanity, and all things are great in my world.
Okay. So you've competed All-Star, you've competed level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 6.
Yes.
Awesome. And you started, you said, in All-Star in like 4th, 5th grade?
7th.
Oh, in 7th grade. You started tumbling at the gym in 4th or 5th grade, started actually doing competitive cheer in 7th grade, and then actually that was kind of a funky year. The 7th grade year, that was the COVID, just coming out of quarantine.
That's when it started.
Oh, okay.
That's when we went to Pac West and then everything shut down. We were wearing face masks and everything. I was still at the gym every single day and just watched people trickle out and saw the teams like get cut in half because nobody was there. And then eventually the whole thing shut down and went to online practices. And then came back, won everything, including NCA. Thought we were going to win Summit. Apparently they had different.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely an odd season for sure. All right. So you started coaching in the gym. Was it 2 years ago? Was when you first started coaching classes, or longer?
It was a year ago.
It was just last year that you started coaching classes?
It started right before we moved locations.
Okay. And what made you want to start coaching?
I guess just, I always kind of saw it as I can't do the skills as well, like tumbling wise. but I felt like I could teach any single person how to do it. I could explain it very well. I could walk them through it step by step. Some of these kids throw weird things at me, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Let's work on this. Like, round offs really gets me, and I think one of like the best experiences for me coaching like classes so far, I think, was when I got to help out at dream camps last year, and I had to teach a girl how to do a cartwheel, and I was like, wow, that's hard, because I was like, I don't know. Like, this is going to challenge me for a second. I really had to think about that one. Yeah.
Okay. And so started coaching classes, and what made you decide to keep coaching? What do you love about coaching?
I like seeing the kids like get excited over things that I used to get excited over, like hitting stunts. And I find it like even the little victories as a coach for me are really exciting. And I want to give the kids the experiences like I've had, like winning and getting all excited and challenging them and pushing them outside their comfort zones and helping them with things that they struggle on. So like mental blocks was my thing. And I always told myself I will help every single kid through it because I've walked that path and I want to help them get past those things.
Yeah. And I think it's fair to say that you said you were never able to throw like the best skills, but you actually do have really beautiful tumbling when your brain lets your body throw it. And that's been a challenge for you as an athlete that you've had to work through. And I think is great that you let that inform yourself as a coach and you use that perspective to help athletes and learn from your experiences. So that's awesome. So you've been coaching. This is your first year now helping coach teams. And what made you want to transition from coaching classes to now actually having like the responsibility of teams?
I've always wanted to coach a team. I just feel like it'll be such an exciting new experience. I want to help them perfect that routine. I feel like I have an eye for things that I really can point out what needs fixed. And I always have something on my mind that we can make better. And I want to see that kind of start to happen. I don't know. It's like it's always been my path of one day I'm going to coach a team and I'm going to start winning as a coach. That's my goal.
Okay. What do you think's the secret to winning?
Technique.
Okay.
Training over and over and over and doing sections on repeat, doing full outs, hitting zeros, getting your choreography that's high level. I feel like it's made a big difference, especially for Vanity. We saw that the year we got second. Turn around. Luke came here. We had this amazing choreo and then we won. So I feel like, but also it comes down to cleaning that. And now we really see that with D1. It's like, hey, you have to throw the hard things and you have to throw it perfectly. So,
yeah. You got to have a crazy, fast, visual, fun routine. It's got to be really, really hard. And it's also got to be clean and perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Heard.
Everyone's going to 99. That's great.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you hoping to accomplish this season as a coach?
Well, obviously, we know me. I love to win.
Melissa loves to win. We know you. They don't know you. What's that?
Winning is one of my favorite things. And I know it comes down to like, it's not always about winning, and it can be about making those connections with your best friends along the way, which is also a very special part of it. And I just like want to, like, as a goal for me this year is to make the team grow and become better and put out the sharpest, best routine we possibly can.
I love it. Yeah. And winning is fun. So, what's your favorite memory as an athlete?
Winning Summit. 100%. All the way. And I think taking the world stage for the first time. That's an exciting one. The weird thing to me was, like, when I took the world's mat, I was not stressed. Which is it could have been because I learned a routine 2 weeks before I took it for the first time.
Oh, you're talking about last year.
Last year when I took the mat for the first time, the worlds. And it felt very different than the Summit mat. But I feel like when I take the Summit mat, I'm just like in a very different world than it was at Worlds. Mm-hmm. It was like Worlds felt more relaxing to me.
Okay.
Than Summit did. And I don't know why, because I feel like that would be such a higher level stress thing.
Do you think it had to do with expectation of outcome? Since winning is so important and we probably knew we weren't going to win Worlds, but you thought we could win Summit?
I think that was a big play today.
Yeah.
It hit the switch up. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So favorite memory is winning Summit. What's been your favorite memory so far as a coach?
I think getting the opportunity to start coaching an elite team. I think that's been a really exciting thing for me because I was hoping it was going to happen, but I also wasn't sure because it is only my first year. So I wasn't sure if I was going to get an elite team or if I was going to get the classic teams. Which also, like, coaching Pixies last year, they're just so full of just this ball of crazy energy, which is great. Sometimes like when I'm having a bad day, that'll put it around so fast. But also sometimes when I'm like ready and we have this plan to come into practice and get this done, and they are just
bouncing off the walls.
I'm like, guys, like we need to do this. Or when I have to, the repeated saying the same thing really does get to me sometimes. I've noticed that in level practices recently because some of them just don't. I'm like, you're the older kids. You're supposed to be listening to me, and the younger kids are doing it better than you right now.
Okay. So how would you describe yourself as a coach?
I'd say I can be hard on them sometimes.
Okay.
I've noticed I have high expectations.
Okay.
I think that's like one big thing about me is I expect it to be perfect. And Jelani's already put me in my place. If they're not that, pointing back at level 4, they're newer to this. And I'm like, but they need to do that. And he's like, well, we're going to have to work on it one step at a time.
Yep. We have to train them. We have to teach them.
Which is exciting for. Like, it's like I'd want to see that get there. Like, that would be an exciting moment for all of us, proving that, yes, these kids can do it, even though we struggled to hit ticks at prep the other day. But that's okay, because if we got there, that'd be a huge victory because of such the big steps we took.
Yeah.
Throughout the season.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite thing to coach?
I think, I don't know, that's hard. I like teaching tumbling because it's like, I would say it's almost easier, even though it pushes me sometimes. But I also think I like coaching stunting too. I like coaching the higher level stunts.
Okay.
Because it's like, yes, I do actually know a lot about it, especially level 4. Like, I've heard everything, almost everything over the past 3 years. Like, I feel like I could coach a layout, even though I haven't been coached on the layout very much. Because we can really get to that point. Because we could barely get past the tuck sometimes. But I feel like I've heard you say all like the hollow, the push, the hips, and all those things over and over. So it's kind of like stuck with me. So I feel like that's why, just from like hearing everything is where I feel like I get a lot of my coaching skills.
Yeah, absolutely. You learn by listening, not necessarily doing. In terms of, especially how to coach, because you got to communicate. Okay. What's your favorite part of a routine to watch?
Pyramid. 100%. Pyramid is at least my favorite part. The first day we start working on pyramids, that was my favorite day. I was like, what crazy things can we do? Oh, high to high shotguns? Great. Can we do 2 in a row? Melissa, calm down. We barely hit that yet. I also like inversions.
Okay.
Those are fun. And double ups. That was my favorite skill to do.
Okay.
When you did level 6.
Okay.
It was just so fun because there's so much spinning, but also at the same time, it's so cool to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I maybe have ruined all of the athletes that I coach because everyone knows I love pyramids the most. And so like all of my kids are always like, pyramids are the best. And I'm like, I feel you because I'm
so
with that.
Exciting. A pyramid from winning Summit, I think, was by far my favorite pyramid.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was a good
I liked that pyramid a lot.
Did it a lot too.
A ton.
There was a few practices.
A few. And it evolved throughout the season. I think that's also part of a really good pyramid is that it like they keep evolving and they keep getting added onto and growing and getting better. What do you like to do outside of cheerleading?
Watch cheerleading. I don't know. I feel like it's taken over all of me.
Yeah.
When I'm not at cheer, obviously I'm working, but I can tell you right now, when I'm working, I'm helping stuff with the pro shop. I'm watching routines. Like, there was one time Majors was on and I was working, and this was when I was like brand new to my job, and my boss comes over and goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, shoot, I'm in trouble." I was like, "Don't worry about it. I'm just listening to it."
This is your other job, not ODT. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it can definitely take over your life, and most of your life revolves around cheer.
Everything. Cheer, to me, besides family, obviously, is like my number one thing, because it is my friends. Like, it's like everyone goes family, friends, then other stuff. I'm like, okay, well, my friends are there, so technically, in a way, expand my cheer or my things that I'm more to.
Yeah. Yeah. And cheers kind of become your family.
Yeah. So it kind of almost takes over the other thing because most of the time my family is there. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And so you have big goals for yourself. What do you eventually, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Owning a cheer gym.
Yeah.
That's my one thing that I really want to do. And hopefully out of the state. I want to open it somewhere. I want to start as a D2 gym. I want to have my senior medium for. And I want to go view pops.
Well, maybe they might not be a team in 10 years, so they probably will.
Come back.
Come back so I can compete against you and try and beat you. Okay. Awesome. Well, what is something that parents should know about you that will help them understand you better as a coach that we maybe haven't gotten to?
I like communication. If you have worries about your athlete, if you have any questions about why things are the way they are, to come and talk to me, because I will always have an answer for you. Most likely, depends on what your question is. But I think for me, one of my biggest thing is communication.
Yeah.
It's an important skill, and when you leave things in the dark and then people start getting angry at each other, things don't go well, and I want things to go smoothly this year. So my biggest thing is come communicate with me if you have questions, comments, or concerns on it.
Okay. What are you the most excited for this season?
I think comp season. I've been thinking about it recently. I'm like, oh, this is going to be such like a different view on things.
It's a different perspective. Yeah. Are you ready for the nerves?
I don't know.
They're different.
Yeah. I mean, I got nervous for Pixie's at US Finals, but that probably is nothing compared to it.
It's different. Yeah. It's different when bids are on the line, and yeah, it is a different feeling when it's your team. So, and you're not in control at that point. That's the hardest part as a coach, is everything you've done. Like when even warm-up room is like, there's not a lot you're going to impact at that point in time. You have to be the calming factor, and then you leave them in the circle and go, all right, I'm completely out of control, and it's on them. Which I think you said in your job interview that your favorite thing is not being in control, right? Like you just are totally good with having zero control.
It's really bad.
All right. Well, I love it. I'm super excited to have you on staff this year. I hope that parents get the opportunity to chat with you if you're coaching their athlete, or even if you're not. Like, talk to her, make friends. She's not scary. I'm the only scary one here. Everyone else is nice. Terrifying. Yeah, terrifying. You've been scared of me before.
I think I was scared of you for like 6 months my first year. And then after that, I was like, oh, he's not scared. I used to be, like, back when I was little, like, back when I do classes or even when I was on 2FAB. That's when you were scary, because you'd come over. I had no idea what drama was going on. I'm just 12. I don't know what's happening. All these 18-year-olds are, like, fighting over who knows what. And Dan comes over and raises his voice at all of them. I'm like, oh, my God.
I don't ever raise my voice in the gym. Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, hey, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for getting to know Melissa with us. And we'll catch you on the next episode of Meet the Coach. And you're done. You're clear. Easy peasy.